spice up your life. SpiceFM.
Good morning, this is the News Wire. I'm Leah Ubaga. Acting Interior Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi has directed the police to act with speed and arrest the runaway cases of femicide in the country. In a statement to the media, Mudavadi said he joins the international community in condemning acts of violence against women and girls. Mudavadi's order comes as the National Police Service announced that at least 97 women and girls were killed in Kenya in the past 3 months. On a global scale, statistics show that women are killed every 10 minutes, while in Kenya, 150 cases of femicide were reported in 2023 alone. LSK Vice Chairman Mwaura Kabata, on his part, has however raised concerns about the delays in investigating femicide cases reported in the country.
So far, FIDA Kenya is aware of at least 30 cases of women who have died in the hands of intimate partners as a result of domestic violence, and these cases have been reported to the National Police Service, but unfortunately the pace of investigations is excruciatingly slow.
And Lavenda Akinyi Ojilo, the suspect linked to the brutal assault on her domestic worker in Kiambu County, has been remanded as she was arrested on Monday. The arrest of the suspect comes as the victim, Shani Atieno, who jumped from the 4th floor of her employer's apartment, continues to receive treatment at Kenyatta National Hospital in Nairobi.
At the time she reported to us, she appeared psychologically traumatized. For the lower limbs, she had multiple lacerations, including tendons that were cut and open wounds. For the spine, we already have preliminary investigations that have been done, including the CT scan, which showed some level of injury.
Doctors add that more tests continue to be done on how to determine if she'll require further treatment.
Saying we need to do the MRIs to just know how further the injury extends to and whether it actually requires that we do further surgery.
The suspect claims a domestic dispute led to the victim jumping from the building they live in. The Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission is investigating a 2 billion shillings embezzlement scandal at Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University in Siaya County. The EACC has revealed that construction payments were made without the projects being completed and that the perpetrators doubled the amount of money needed. According to EACC documents, the case also involves the scandal of over 200 students being awarded master's degrees without graduating.
Most of these problems are caused by serious leadership and governance problems involving collusion with the university officials, that is the former Vice Chancellor, the former Deputy Vice Chancellor, and the 4 other officials. We want to challenge the Minister of Education also to strengthen frameworks for management of quality and standards in higher education, because the investigations that have been undertaken are indicating gaps.
How can this be changed? That is something that troubles us as an agency of government that has been tasked with the responsibility of fighting corruption and standing against evils.
However, the university's management claims to have not received a report from the EACC regarding the investigation, especially regarding some students who did not graduate. It should be noted that the university is among 18 others being investigated for corruption. Now, Kenya leader Martha Karua has been appointed to lead the team of lawyers representing Uganda opposition leader Dr. Kizza Besigye in his ongoing trial at the Makindye Military High Court in Kampala, Uganda. Karua replaces Kampala Mayor Erias Lukwago, who confirmed the leadership change in a press conference. Lukwago announced that a team of over 50 lawyers from Kenya and Uganda will represent Besigye and his co-accused Haj Obeid Lutale. Besigye and Lutale are accused of being in possession of illegal weapons and security-related offences, although some of his close associates maintain that they are politically motivated. The two have been in custody since November 20th and and will appear in court again on Monday next week. That's the News Wire. I'm Leah Obaga.
.5 Spice FM, Kisumu.
The following takes place from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. every weekday on Spice FM.
The man who looks at a beautiful girl and doesn't talk to her will end up serving lunch at her wedding.
Hi, City. Do like that.
My father has killed a mouse. Will he fail to kill a man?
Ameua panya.
Small mammal, big mammal.
Mtu atamshinda. I mean, I don't know. What are they saying?
How are we comparison? I mean, you kill a mouse.
What are they saying?
What they're saying is, my father has killed a mouse. Will he fail to kill a man? Name, surprise. Someone's name.
The name surprised you?
No, the name is surprise.
No, what am I saying? I'm from Nigeria, man. I met somebody called I Believe. So your name is I Believe? Yes, my name is I Believe. But that's the short form. I said, excuse me? I said, yes, my name is I Believe. So what's the full name? I believe in the goodness of God.
The Situation Room, Kenya's biggest conversation.
If a lion shows you its teeth, it doesn't mean it likes you.
It doesn't mean it likes you. It won't start. A liar calls as witness one who is either dead or far away. Say it in Kiswahili.
Below nininte yeninter ayu markati kadikta. You know this character called liar. He has disturbed people. So when you tell him who are your witnesses, he will take you to a place where it is difficult to verify.
For someone like me who sweats a lot, I cannot survive there. Sweating is biblical. Good. And you must blame it on Adam, not me. Because Adam messed up and he was told, now you fellow you, by the sweat of your brow, thou shalt eat.
The Situation Room, Kenya's biggest conversation.
This is one of the hottest show that we can ever miss in the morning, and it's a show that really gives a real situation in the Situation Room.
Pleasure to be here. Thank you guys so much. Nduthai, nice meeting you. Even beautiful in person more than in photos.
Say that again. Character is like pregnancy. You cannot hide it. People hiding here and there, but after 2-3 months, 5 months, now you will see. So that is why the attitude that you were showing us, you're pregnant.
It's like what my grandmother would say, you cannot pickpocket a naked man.
How's that? It's communal, isn't it?
No comment. The Situation Room, Kenya's biggest conversation.
You tune into Kenya's biggest conversation. My name is Ramanya.
Amen. Amen.
So 1 hour is over?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. It gets over
in 20 minutes. What the big boys have also done.
I'm very proud of myself.
When you understand about partnership in politics, it's like the way marriage is these days. When you're looking for a wife, you're like, maybe you can help me pay for fees as I pay for the rent.
Why should you have a lioness living in your bedroom? I have to tell you a story. I went for a prayer meeting, which was called for the spouses of candidates for senators and governors. And when I got to the gate, the lady who was the secretary, she refused to. She's telling me, no. Leo tunataka wa mama. Leo ni wa mama. I'm telling her, no. She said, no, sio siku yenu. And I thought, there's a problem here, because if it was a man, but this was a lady.
It will be called First Ladies until you change the name.
The Situation Room, Kenya's biggest conversation.
Revenge is for children. It's for kids. When you grow up, you realize the best revenge you can take on somebody is to ignore them.
Now, I'm just new in politics. It is not everybody's cup of tea. That's why some people come in one term and that's it for them.
Political parties in this country do not have ideologies, whether luring or otherwise.
And that is the effect of corruption. Any time an offense occurs anywhere in the country, it is the job of the Inspector General to look into it. Whether it's corruption, whether it's murder, whether it's petty, that is his job.
If we have chosen to be a corrupt nation, then we produce corrupt leaders. Everything then becomes chaotic that you cannot be able to change a nation.
The Situation Room, Kenya's biggest conversation.
Good morning and welcome to Tuesday. All right, what's happening on the streets as you traverse them this morning? Probably will not have as crazy a traffic hour as yesterday, but looking through things, we're starting with a little bit of traffic coming off of Thika Superhighway. Nothing too alarming at the moment. Just at the Pangani underpass, there's a smidgen of hold up, but it's not going to take you into any kind of anguish, at least not for now. Haile Selassie busy in and outbound, just past railways, coming in from Kamkunji at the roundabout, and Uhuru Highway is going to take on some traffic through towards the CBD. All of this coming in from Capital Centre out towards the Nyeri Stadium roundabout, and then Uhuru Highway will clog up for you as you get into the city, and then out towards Westlands. That's going to look busy. 2 days to go, and that particular area around Haile Selassie going towards Bunyala and then out towards the city is going to shut down as the pedestrian underpass continues with its construction. So plan for that. Find the alternate routes before then, and we'll give you some of those. Let's talk through the morning and keep things moving. SpiceFM, KE on X, hashtag The Situation Room.
This is The Situation Room, the home of hard-hitting political commentary and penetrating insights about the state of the nation. This is a talk radio experience like no other. The Situation Room, a place for hard truths, debates, and elevated conversations. The Situation Room, witty, political, engaging, deep, controversial. In the room, we have C.T. Muga, researcher, academic, seasoned political observer, a fountain of wisdom in these politically uncertain times. Ndu Okoh, Nigerian by birth, Kenyan by choice, communications expert, Pan-Africanist, a truth seeker and believer in people power, and Eric Latiff, agent provocateur, the man in the chair, seasoned journalist, news hound, a man who believes in punching up, not down. This is The Situation Room, the only way to start your day.
12 minutes after 6. Good morning. It's Tuesday. Are you ready for Tuesday? Are you very ready for Tuesday? Are you?
Am I? I'm here. That's enough. Let's start from there.
I mean, can't you see me?
Surely.
What kind of questions are you asking?
Can you see me? Am I here? Can you see me, Cici? I'm just asking a question.
I know it is cold.
However.
Oh, it is still dark.
Lakini.
What exactly are you asking?
Very good.
As in, I'm trying to confirm that.
Are you the same person I was talking to earlier on?
Very good.
That would be me. Yeah.
And so when you got in through the door and got into the studio, did something change?
Yeah, very good.
Have you read the Chronicles of Narnia?
Have you become effervescent?
Have you read the Chronicles of Narnia?
Have you even watched the movie?
There's a mirror, look into a mirror and then suddenly you enter this whole fantasy world. I would love that. To be able to be in like my room 1 minute and then I look into the mirror and I disappear for what I think is years and I come back and folks think I've been gone for 20 minutes.
You do know that C.S. Lewis wrote that book?
Yes, I do.
Okay. He didn't direct the movie, but he wrote the book.
It was fantastic.
Yeah, I like the movie.
Movie do you want
movie is nice one. It's very nice.
Brings the whole book to
The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
It was allegorical actually. Because C.S. Lewis was a Christian and he was trying to put words into pictures of what it is the Christian faith was all about and the struggles and the fights. Yes.
It was a great book. Great series.
C.S. Lewis is a great man.
Yep. This is true.
So was Chinua Achebe. And Ngugi wa Thiong'o.
I still would like to disappear.
You see?
Is that weird?
No, it isn't.
It's not weird. Like, just disappear and just like be in a different world for
I'm going to disappear. I'm going to take leave.
A different existence.
Eric, how are you?
Good morning, Eric. How are you?
What goeth through thy mind?
No, ni mambo mengi hapa.
Your phone working?
Yeah.
Did you get the message?
Yeah.
Okay, then you're fine.
Anyway, yes. Yeah. So, otherwise?
This guy.
Oh, well, he's the one who's done a trip. Yeah, he's the one who disappeared.
He's just come back.
He's looked into the mirror.
Yes. Eric, welcome back.
Thank you, Buana. Hello. Hey.
How was it?
Mambo ni mengi bana. That one is done. Okay. Welcome to Kenya's biggest conversation. So what shall we be discussing today? Yes, we shall have several conversations. Number one, International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women, kicking off the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence, which was yesterday, the 25th. Martin Mavenjina is the Senior Program Advisor, Transitional Justice at the Kenya Human Rights Commission. And Vivian Mwende is Head of Programs at the Independent Medical Legal Unit, IMLU. Both of them will join us at 7 a.m., Martin and Vivian, to talk about the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. GBV. Senior.
Oh.
And then at 8 o'clock, we're going to have a conversation with our friends from the Kemru Welcome Trust, the Director, Ideal, and Head of Training at the Kemru Welcome Trust Program. Professor Sam Mushina Kenyanjui joins us at 8 o'clock, and he'll be here to take us through the steps in health research. Okay? Mm-hmm. From the moment someone brings it to their head that I want to do some research, up to the moment when that research then leads into something coming out of it, whether it's a product or a service or some realignment here and there, what are the steps? At what point do we have those ethical considerations actually happening? Okay? That will be the 8 a.m. conversation. At 9 o'clock, we will have a conversation about the youth and tax laws. You know, there's this, the 6 bills, and we talked about them last week. But the critical one is the Tax Laws Amendment Bill that is seeking to amend several aspects of the various tax laws. Some of them are actually picked up from what was in the rejected finance bill, that's some of the positive things. Others have just been tweaked here and there. How much do people know, especially the youth who are the majority in this country? We'll be joined by 2 youth. Charlotte Kibet is the founder of something online called The Big Talk, where she does, she records videos just creating awareness. Something like this bill, she spends time, she reads it, and then she records herself and says, guys, there's a bill like this, or there's a proposal like this, or there's a conversation like this, and she just does it out of the goodness of her heart. Also, Okoh Pondo, who's been here before, is a civic educator, also who does this thing. These youthful guys, by the way, this is what they do. Not because they're asking for money, not because they're asking to be paid by the people who watch their content, but because they feel that they have a duty. It's those very, very, very good stories that we have. Okay, so those 2 join us at 9 a.m. to talk about the tax laws and the youth understanding of the tax laws. 18 minutes after 6, Kenya's biggest conversation, live streaming everywhere. Radio Garden, lakini hii Radio Garden, by the way, tutaandika email kubwa sana leo, Lydiah. So, these people are joking. Yeah. What's happening? Why are we not on Radio Garden? Nini shida, ni radio ama ni garden?
Radio.
Ama ni gardener.
Ama ni gardener. Surely. 18 after 6, tell us about the weather.
Is the Situation Room, the only way to start your day. The weather with SpiceFM.
Partly cloudy conditions in Nairobi, highs of 23 and lows of 15 today. It's 14 and cloudy in Nakuru with highs of 23. We'll see highs of 24 in a partly sunny Nyeri at 15. We're looking into a rainy Eldoret this morning at 14 with highs of 22. And Mombasa is partly sunny at 26, going to highs of 32. 32 will also be the high in Malindi, where it is sunny at 26, coming down to lows of 25. Kisumu is mostly cloudy at 19 with highs of 27 and lows of 19, while Kakamega is cloudy at 17. We'll see highs of 26 and lows of 16. Looking into a mostly clear Kampala at 18, we'll see highs of 27 and we'll see highs of 31 in a partly sunny Dar es Salaam at 26. Johannesburg at 17 is mostly sunny with highs of 29, and Mogadishu will be partly sunny through Tuesday with highs of 32 and lows of 26. 9 degrees and mostly clear in Addis Ababa with highs of 24. And we're looking into a clear Lagos at 26 with highs of 33. While we'll see highs of 28 in a rainy Kinshasa at 24. 18 and clear, looking into Beijing, it's 1 degree and sunny Tuesday afternoon with highs of 3 and lows of -4, while it's 8 degrees and cloudy in Paris. We'll see highs of 12, and London is mostly cloudy at 7 degrees with highs of 10 and lows of 6, and around things out in New York, where Monday night it's 11 degrees and cloudy, coming into Tuesday, highs of 12 and lows of 8.
Mature, intelligent talk every morning. Spice up yourself. Mornings done right. 94.4 Spice FM, Nairobi.
Watu Wako, Spice Team High. Today I've decided to chill and I'm just listening from Uhanya Beach. Be blessed, crew. Good morning to you, Desmond. Abuto Kamla says, good morning, Team Spice. Ndu, shout out to Mbogie to Yakupenda Baridi.
Nyinyi watu.
Ndio hiyo sisi.
Cold people.
Wow. Peter Mwalimo says, good morning. Getting you loud and clear from Nanyuki. I was encouraged to hear that Ndu visited us over the weekend. Eric told you to take a picture next time, especially when the fields are yellow. Okay, sawa.
Bwana.
Do that.
If you pass Timau when the fields are yellow, canola.
Beautiful. Yeah? Okay, so that's enough motivation for me to do that. Eliana Yabesh says, good morning, Spice and 2 T's today. Spice and 2 T's. Okay. Am I slow or what's happening?
It's Tuesday.
Oh. Excuse me. Don Sabo says, good morning, Ndu, Eric and CT. Cyprian Kambuni says, good morning, Spice team, tuned in from Dayton in Minnesota. Rose Grace says, good morning, team, tuned from Tamu. I really appreciate the good work you 3 are doing. Kudos to you. Oh, thank you very, very much. Getting you loud and clear here in Forney, Texas. James Kamau, Rogers Lai, Sabalheri. Yes, Sabalheri. Robert Suboko is tuned in from Mombasa. David Kashagaki is tuned in. I says, I love your show. Tuned in from South Bend, Indiana. Some Kenyans are arguing about how hot a certain sauce is while a revolution is happening. Joe Mungai. Okay, Nikwano. I have to ask in my language. Oh, Guinea. What is it? Hello, Spice. My question is, who brought you 3 intelligent people together? City, please answer that question. I knew. I was waiting for that laugh. That particular laugh is what I was waiting for. If you were triplets, nobody would identify your differences. Watching from Tampere in Finland, where it's how many degrees?
I can guess -5.
It's 3 degrees right now.
So it means it's warm.
It's warm.
You're in Bayer.
Rosalind Nekesa says, good morning, watching in from New York City. Carol Anatupenda. Duncan Monari says, good morning, tuned in from Fridley in Minnesota. Jimmy Munithi is also tuned in and says, thank you for bringing Omtata yesterday. Eric, ask Ndu why she speaks Swahili with a deeper voice and English with her normal voice. I don't understand. This is not my voice.
It is your voice.
It's not your voice.
God. Swahili with a deeper voice and English with her normal voice. Which one is my normal voice? Which one is my normal voice?
Who knows, man? Who knows?
Only a few people will know. I don't understand, though. Vesh Musanga says, good morning. Hey, what's up, Spice? Says my prince. ODM MPs are not ready to let it go. Let it go.
Let go what?
Let it go.
Let the
O go. What
I don't care.
What are they holding on to, by the way?
The O.
The O. Let it go. Good morning, Princess Ndu. Good morning, Johnson Asava. Good morning, Onganyi Malala. Good morning to you listening from Taveta. Karibuni huku. Tutakuja.
Tutaseja.
Moirori Njane says, good morning, Eric CT Ndu, listening from Githogore. Well, your MP is Gavodi Wabushoba. Sindio? Kimani Kenneth says, good morning. Karaja Kabunga says, salam alaikum, alaikum salam. Morning, guys. Getting you loud and clear from Atiak in Uganda. That's Kisa Daniel. Waivaka Nyaikairo says, good morning. Waiting for the great conversation. Asante Sana, Vincent Dishu, Erica War, we see you. Collins Kene. I have to see what Colin said. Good morning, Eric, CT, Princess Ndu. I love you all, especially Lydiah Maina. You know how you say? You have 3 options. Bread, cake, and chapati. Then you say, I like all of them, but I want beans. That is what he has just done. Michael Karaja, we see you. One Mike, good morning to you, live from Baltimore in Maryland. Agola is here, says good morning. Lucy, Dr. Fico, Rachel, Musi, Tibbs, Nahashon, everybody down the line, you're all trickling in, and we see you. Karibuni sana. Welcome to the show today.
Very good, very good. City?
Yes.
We're still in the kingdom.
We are in the kingdom
of Eswatini. What's the name of the king? The full name of the king of Eswatini? Like full name. You know, like we have Charles, George, who, Arthur, whatever.
All one person.
Okay, he's called Arthur Mswati. What did you want him to be called?
See his full name.
Can I tell you his name?
And what have I just told you?
Aye.
Okay, tell us.
King Mswati III, Mahosetive Dlamini.
Zuma.
Zuma. No.
Good, Dlamini.
Dlamini. Okay. Mswati III, Mahosetive Dlamini.
Sawa. Haya. Leo Provebu.
And he was born in 1968.
In 1968.
Doesn't look like a 1968 born.
No, he was born there.
He was born there. Okay.
He was born there. Now, the government structure, it's called a unitary absolute monarchy.
Oh, wow. These guys just make this stuff up.
Just in case you do not.
Absolute
monarchy. When you doubt me.
Me? Doubt you?
Yes.
It's not possible.
Right. The king, as we've said, is Mswati III. All right? And then, remember how in the hierarchy we say prime minister, and they have a prime minister. He's called Russell Dlamini, okay? But before Russell Dlamini, there's a queen mother. Now, this name, I need to spell it because I don't want to butcher it.
What Dlamini?
Dlamini.
Hata huyu the king is called Dlamini.
Hiyo ndio jinao
that is ile family.
Ile family.
Yes. Sawa. Okay, one wa Dlamini wale. Okay, now.
The queen mother's name is
NTFOMBI.
NTFOMBI.
Alterations
NTF.
Yes. Yes, NTFOMBI.
MBI. Formbi.
That's what I was going to say.
So then it's just waste of time.
Or maybe it's Nombi.
Oh, yes.
Or maybe it's
Formbi.
There's a chief justice. He's called Becky Mfalala. Okay. They are called Becky Mfalala. Because me naona vile tunaenda, I am not going to do very well here. So let me tell you the proverb.
Okay.
A person born to be a flower pot will not go beyond the porch.
Person born to be a flower pot will not go beyond the porch.
Yes.
Sasa atajuaje?
Birthright.
Atajuaje yeye ni flower pot?
Anaweza kufikiria ni flower.
Anafikiria ni flower.
That is also allowed, but the key thing here, everything I've said revolves around the pot, not around the pot.
He will not move anywhere. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Hala basi, tupatie headline pale.
Sasa, on the front page of the Standard this morning, life about to get worse for farmers. My goodness.
Life about to get worse for farmers.
Yeah.
Jesus.
MPs are considering regulations that will make farming a tough venture. It's like, okay, let's see how much harder we can make it, guys. How about we go to Parliament today, for goodness sake? One will need a license to sell an animal that must be registered. New authorities to run farming are New authorities to run farming are to be set up as produce handlers will need to go back to school.
New authorities to do what exactly?
To set up farming.
We already farm in this country.
Sasa wanasema they want it to be.
Are they replacing the authorities that exist? Are they revamping the authorities that exist and giving it a new name? What?
Je ne sais pas, monsieur. We will look at the story.
Okay.
Then your angst now can be
It's not angst, it's just loud voice.
Okay.
Yes.
MP is also quite busy, apart from this farming thing, have decided to seek out an Adani alternative after the deal cancellation, because they still feel, the airport still needs a facelift. Even if it's not this fella who's going to do it, we need somebody to come in and get the thing moving.
So now that's the job of MPs?
Since when? There's an entire ministry that deals with these matters. Where did the MPs get into this one?
Stanbic Bank ordered to pay 224 million shillings in tax. Swapo party wary ahead of Namibia polls. Namibia is going to the polls, we know this. Tata, why I'm keen on 2027. Busia Senator says he's keen to listen to Kenyans before he can formally announce bid, but says he will give it his best shot.
Okay.
Sawa, on the front page of The Nation. Ruto men, all the king's men, sued over classified spying software. A high-stakes commercial litigation has exposed President William Ruto's alleged plan to require an online propaganda machine to counter hostility between his administration and boost his re-election campaign. The fallout between the president's close aides and the American owners of the 120 million shilling software has revealed the scheme to deploy confidential software within the capacity to spy on targets.
Allah.
I'm telling you. Okay. The case was filed yesterday by Mary Washuka Maina, a dual Kenyan and Canadian citizen.
Okay.
In other news, woman married married to two men.
Wow.
Fight their widows over 100 million shilling estate. Do you understand?
One woman
married to two
who
men,
were married to other women.
Yes. She's married to one man, to two men, and those two men each had a wife. Now this woman is fighting those two women because Pesani Mingi. It's crazy. Gachagua security withdrawn. Was it not withdrawn before? Former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has revealed that the state has now has now completely withdrawn his security, accusing him of sponsoring dissent against President William Ruto's government. Dishonorable is another headline. Greedy MPs pocket bodyguards and drivers' allowances. Are you kidding me? National Assembly Speaker Moses Wetangula is urging MPs to stop pocketing the night allowances that are paid to their staff, saying the practice is ruining Parliament's reputation. Yani, prepare pesa ya night guard.
Wanakula pesa ya watchman.
Surely. Former NHIF bosses face fresh probe over 828 million shillings. I'm telling you, the National Assembly is busy. The committee report shows hospitals manipulate NHIF systems by using single case codes to claim multiple benefits, and they're saying nah.
Sasa kuna gazeti inaitwa The Business Daily. It says Adani termed the 637 billion shilling lost in Kenya deal as immaterial. Says, what's that? Adani has downplayed the impact of Kenya's decision to cancel its contract to build power transmission lines and substations on its forecast earning. The conglomerate, which stood to earn 637.7 billion from the deal, termed the blow as immaterial. The contract, said the firm, did not require it to make any regulatory disclosures under Indian stock exchange rules, as it was within its ordinary course of business. Okay? Hivyo ndio kunaenda. Ruto's visa-free entry policy worsens Kenya's travel ranking. President Ruto's administration's visa-free entry policy requirement, requiring foreigners to register online 3 days ahead of travel, has made Kenya among the most difficult countries to visit on the continent in 2024.
Why?
The whole thing here was saying Kenya is open not only to Africans but to anybody in the world. Come on home. This is the cradle of mankind, right? So we are removing any visa requirement, and all we shall have is just the travel, electronic travel application, ETA, right? Now, Kenya has slid 17 places in ease of travel ranking to number 46 out of 54 countries in Africa, according to the Africa Visa Openness Report, which measures how easy it is for Africans to enter one of the countries on the continent. We have dropped to number 46 from number 29 last year. We were number 29 when we had visas. When we removed visas, we've dropped to number 46.
How does that even make sense?
It means that what we term as ease of entry is perhaps not ease.
It's not easy.
Yes. So we are no longer at ease.
Can you imagine?
No, well done, CT.
All
That's
right.
what you did there.
Ruto's gift to Ruto, no, he was gifting travelers. Come. He also gifted hustlers some 402 million shillings. The Treasury spent 402 million in the financial year ended June, following President Ruto's directive to start gifting long-term savers under the Hustler Fund a shilling for every 2 saved.
Come on. Is that Hustler Fund still alive?
Hustler Fund is there. You do star 254.
Allah?
Now,
I'm not a Kenyan.
Everybody who borrows from Hustler, right? A percentage of that money that you borrow is detained, not withheld, detained, so that it's taken into a saving. Now, apparently, the president said long-term savers, every time you get that money you save, for every shilling you save, 2 comes from. For every 2 shillings you save, 1 comes from the government.
Stop it.
Every time 2 shillings you save, the government will top you up with a bob.
With another bob.
Yes.
Is it actually happening now?
402 million shillings.
Is it a proposal?
No. It's already happened. It was spent in the year ended June 2024.
So government, essentially, 420 million. So that means people collectively had put away 800 and something million.
Yeah.
So government was now giving you 1 bob
for every 2. Yeah.
It has already happened.
It has happened.
That's what they said.
And there are people who receive the money.
No.
No. It's
a
savings.
It's remember, it's pension in a long-term saving.
Pension.
I understand. I didn't say withdraw. I said received.
You see, they've just told us that they've spent 400
money in your.
If I'm saving pension and I keep adding to it, see, I know there's money that has been added.
Yes.
So that's received. I'm asking this money, this 400 million.
Now the thing is,
it has gone to the.
Can I see it in my savings account?
No. So. Hustler Fund has been here since what? December 2022. Are we together?
Yes, please.
We are now in 2024.
Yeah.
We are coming to December 2024 next week, right? In those 2 years, people have been borrowing money. The money has been going somewhere into some saving. The Hustler Fund has not launched a saving plan. Are we together? Are we together?
We're together.
Today you ask for your statement of pension savings from the Hustler Fund. You know those things that we were told here even last week by Jeffrey Dundo. According to RBA regulations, there is an administrator, there's a fund manager, and there's a what? The one that keeps the money?
They're called what? I wrote it down.
The bank where the money stays. There's the one where the money stays, there's a fund manager who invests, and the administrator who keeps the records. Those 3, ask Hustler Fund today, ask Oparanya.
They don't know.
Oparanya, who is running? Anyway, Nairobi hospital members want IEBC to conduct their polls, and after Trump won the presidential election, the dollar did a thing. It has become very strong. That has meant that the shilling has become weak.
We're talking about a fund administrator.
There's
another one.
Administrator, and then there's fund manager, and then there's a...
Wait.
What is it, Buana?
Where the money was doing what again?
Where the bank that keeps the money is called what?
It's called Lab Trust. County Pension Fund.
Tutapata baadaye.
Tutaipata. Sisi tupatie nini?
Proverb. Somebody told you proverb.
No, the star.
Top right-hand corner, until green. Just on the immediate left, there's not for sale sign. Right. Why church is emerging as new thorn in Ruto's flesh? Criticism. Shakahola, state chemist put on the spot. Do you have or suspect that a missing loved one could have died in Shakahola cult activities? Are you yet to identify them? Sorry, the wait could be longer. The KNCHR has said the government chemist